Hey everyone, my name is Katie from Gulliver, and today I wanted to share with you a recipe on how to make homemade granola. Granola is super expensive at the store sometimes, and a lot of people don't realize how easy it is to make it at home. So really you only need three things to make the simplest granola. Right here I have rolled oats, or in Spanish it's called avena en hojuelones. They're really easy to find, and some cinnamon and some honey. So this is the basic ingredients that you'll need. If you want to add more, like nuts, walnuts, maybe some other spices that you like, that's totally fine. Granola is super easy to make, and it's very forgiving if you add accidentally a little bit more than what you were supposed to. So first I'm gonna add the oatmeal, and I don't have that much, so I'm actually just gonna pour the rest in. So this is about like a cup and a half, somewhere around there. So I'm just gonna eyeball this just to show you how easy it is to make. And I have my cinnamon right here, or canela, and I'm just gonna sprinkle it in until I think that's good. So it's probably about a tablespoon of cinnamon, just so you have a reference. I really like it, so sometimes I add more. Just give it a quick stir with a spoon. And then I'm going to add in about a regular big spoon of honey. And I'm gonna mix that all in just until about, I feel like all my oatmeal has been coated with the honey. You could add raisins to this, chocolate chips. Actually going to scrape it off. It might stick to your spoon, so just scrape it off with another spoon or a knife. Okay, and I'm gonna add a little bit more. Looks like I might need a little bit more honey. So, and also that's another nice thing too. You can add as much honey as you want. You can also do a combination of a couple spoons of melted coconut oil if you wanted added healthy fats. So the reason I like to make my own granola is because I like to do a lot of hiking, trekking, mountain climbing, and the perfect place to do that is Ecuador. And luckily, working at Gulliver Expeditions, I have a lot more chances to do that. And so my kids are in the background, so if you hear some doors closing, that's just them. And so what I was saying is that the granola is a really healthy snack. You can make your own trail mixes with granola, putting in some nuts and some chocolate chips and things like that. Okay, so I have a pretty good combination here in my granola. It's a little like clumpy and sticking together. So I have a pan lined with foil, and I'm just gonna dump this on top. My last hiking experience was actually in November, just after my birthday. Me and some colleagues, we hiked up Pichincha, which is located right here in Quito, so that was really fun. And it was a great experience. It was a little bit cloudy, but it was still worth it. There's even a little bit of snow at the top. All right, so I'm gonna spread this through like you can see, and I'm gonna put it in the oven. So normally like 350 degrees or about 205 Celsius. My stove is in Celsius, but since I'm from the States, we still use Fahrenheit, so I've had to learn both. And I'm just gonna stick this into the oven. So my granola has been in the oven for about 5 minutes. I'm gonna give it another 5, 6, 7 minutes. Keep an eye on it because it's really easy to burn. And the first time I made it, I left it in for 20 minutes and I had charred granola. I still ate it because I didn't want to waste it, but just in case you don't like burnt granola, keep an eye on the oven. And in the meantime, I have some yogurt here, and I'm just gonna put in some strawberries and get it ready for my granola. Another really yummy addition to the granola is coconut flakes. I didn't add it in this time, but I'm gonna add it into my yogurt. And one more added healthy benefit, and especially important for hiking, trekking, or mountain climbing due to the high altitude and stuff that we have in Ecuador, it's important to have minerals, magnesium, and iron in our diets before going on these trips. So I have some organic cacao nibs, and they're super healthy. So you don't need a lot, like a tablespoon. And if you can incorporate this into your diet every day, that'll really help you on your climbs and your treks and hiking when you're here in Ecuador. Okay, so my timer went off on the oven, and I'm gonna take out the granola now. So it doesn't look exactly toasted, and if you touch them, it's actually still soft. But once they cool, they're gonna get hard and get that granola texture that we all know and love. So just set that down and let it cool for just a few minutes, and then we'll put it into our bowl. So I have all my granola that I took off my pan. A tip, just to make it easier for yourself, is to use wax paper instead of aluminum foil, just because the honey can sometimes make the granola stick. Or if you don't have aluminum foil or wax paper, just grease your pan and then put the granola on. It should be okay. So we kind of have the texture that we want. It's nice and hard. And the longer that it sits, and you can also put this in the fridge, it'll get a little bit clumpier. And the more honey you use, the clumpier it'll get. So now that I have my granola ready, I have my yogurt that I prepared before, and I can just sprinkle this on. And I am ready to have a really delicious bowl of yogurt. I'm ready to make this into any trail mix. It keeps really well, so just put it in a container and seal it with the lid, and you should be all set. And you can keep it for about a week, 2 weeks. It doesn't go bad. And it's really easy to make even when you're traveling. You can just stop at the grocery store and pick up the ingredients, and you're all set. And you have a really great snack for when you're on the trail. So hopefully we'll see you soon. Hopefully quarantine will be done soon, and we can get back to work and get your trips going. Take care.